July 23rd, 1:29 at the northern extent of the burn, just above the big field that converted to the LFN near Roast Place. You see there's just a very light rain falling. You can see on the left is a bit of a burn through that side. There's none on the right. Little understory burn through here. And as we come around the corner, you'll see the field. There we go. And there'll be a bunch of folks down here. BC Hydro folks. And then it's gotten onto both sides of the road here. Big field ahead, burnt out grass. As you can see, I'm coming up to see the understory there, some smoke coming up. Up ahead is BC Hydro doing some repair work at their switch or whatever they've got here. I think there's a teleswitch here if I recall. Hydro coming through here. Looks like they're packing some gear in. There's that field over there. Right.
Supposed to be some pretty big ones fall 4 or 5 miles up the road here. Okay, thanks, Doug. I'll just make a bit of a pass and head that way.
There's a pool that they're drawing water from, some sort of pool they use. Across that way. Gone about 1.6 kilometers. And we're getting towards the bottom end of that field over there. Not sure if you can see through there. There you go. And then I believe this is the top end of the McKay Ranch ahead. Most of the burn is confined to the west side of the highway. The understory is burnt in sections here, but the trees are pretty intact. I can see a number of trees down right through here. There's another one of them pools. Burn pile over there. I believe this is the access that goes up to the Botany Lookout. There's some trees that came down and knocked out, bucked up. See the forestry guys here. I believe they have a sign here that says active falling. There it is, active falling. That's the access road that goes up to the Botany Lookout Station. It's a forest lookout tower. It's been on it for many years. Been up there a couple of times myself. In the past, not for a long time though. 25 years ago. There's McKay Road. We've got some logging equipment here, a tank, skidder. McKay property between here and their biosolids plant. And as you can see, they've kept a pretty green space along the road here. I think they watered it down pretty good. Watered it up. Some hoses running along the west side of the road here, and there's the old ginseng farm on the right. See the old barn still there. Trailer's back there. There was one structure that I noticed burnt, some sort of out structure, a metal building coming through these wigwag curves here. Some little structures back there, metal buildings have come down. You can see down by the old trailer. Here we got some little bit of burn on this, just out to the edge of the tall grass, I suppose, and then you're bordered on the field. It's nice and green over there. On this side, a little bit of a understory burn, some young trees, but a lot of green ones left. Up high, though, I can see a lot of totally burnt trees up in the top upper sections. So they seem to have kept the fire confined away from the road very well. I'm at kilometer 3.3 of the section where there's burn along the roadway. I'm suspecting it's about another 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers. And I'll pick up that once we get to that point. Right here, as you can see on the right, it's nice and green. A little bit got over here on the left. Don't know where it started, to be honest. Bunch of equipment stationed up here. Bert Glasgow's tanker trucks up there. There's, I think, a connection you can get through to the Highway 12, if I recall. They call that Alkali Flats Road or what, I'm not sure. A little bit of understory burn just in the very edge of the road here. They kept the green. They must have watered it down pretty good because the trees along the road are pretty green. There's a few burnt understory trees. Just coming up to that point, this is where that fatal accident was. You'll see there's a memorial placed on the side of the road there. Right there. And still, there's no burn on the left. At this point, I can see it up on the right. I can see some retardant thrown in the road here. You can see it there, the red on the road. There's another pool down here for pumping a little bit of burn on the east side right here. Just the first few trees in there down, maybe crawled down that valley, I would assume. Yeah, it looks like it did. And there's some trees been knocked down. Now there's some trees that are pointing down the slope. There is one there that probably is a little bit of a risk. If anything, that's the one I'm most concerned about. See some falling over the bank. Another one of them drop ponds. And as far as I know, we are near the end. 4.944 kilometers. End of film.